Sup otakus and welcome to Wallace and Gromit. This is Wallace and Gromit, Fright of the Bumblebees. This is a game by Telltale, actually. You may know them for their Back to the Future game, or of course their very popular The Walking Dead series. I had no idea they did a Wallace and Gromit game. But, I got it during a Humble Bundle a while back, and I've been really wanting to play this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go into it completely blind. I've never played it before, I just installed it. This is, an episodic game, much like most of their games, so... Let's take a quick look at the settings, subtitles, all that's good. Yep, alright. So, we're just gonna hop in here, and, yeah, let's see what awaits us. Start game. I'm actually a big fan of Wallace and Gromit, so... Yay, there's the theme song and everything. What a bee. What a giant cucumber. Fright of the Bumblebees! Oh man.
Breakfast time, Gromit!
Oh hey cool, we're playing as Gromit. Look at that walk animation. It definitely captured the original look of the shorts and stuff. Looks pretty good. Alright.
Another perfect landing. Your turn to make breakfast, Gromit. Eggs, I think. And toast with honey today. Step to it, lad. I'm famished.
Don't you have all the robots to do it yourself? Do I just pull it again, I guess? So you interact the same way you do with any
Toast
Telltale.
and honey. I can practically taste them already.
Some weird audio compression
I'm
going on
down
with this.
already, Gromit.
Oh. Well, what do I do then? Do I take the plates off the wall? Oh, there's a bee there. Get out of here, bee.
Ouch. Well, that's a fine way to say good morning.
Can I leave? What's in the dustbin? Gotta check the dustbin? Let's take a look. Oh, there's a lot of interesting things in the dustbin. Grom's just like, why am I looking in here? There's no reason for me to be looking in here. You want honey? You're gonna have honey.
Honey piped directly from the source. Everyone in town will want their own honey tap when word gets out.
Well, I guess I have honey now. Oh, is this the breakfast machine? Boop.
Yo! Et tu, Gromit?
I guess, did I forget a step there? Am I supposed to be getting plates or something?
Stung you again, Gromit? Blinking cheek. Our new enterprise is getting off to a roaring start. We may even get an order today. Has the mail arrived, Gromit? That's funny. I could have sworn I heard the postman earlier. Nothing in the hallway, then.
Well, if you give me a second, I'll go look. Gosh, man. I was trying to figure out how to give you breakfast, and I can't. So, this is supposed
The
to
living
get
room's
it.
out of bounds for now, Gromit. Had to use it for storage. Only temporary, mind. We'll need those crates once the orders start pouring in.
That's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's check the mail. Let's see,
Well,
probably...
what did the postman bring us then? Any orders? Hand it over, lad.
Were you talking to me over walkie-talkie now? Or were you not just yelling down the hallway? What do you need a walkie-talkie now for? I'm going to the kitchen. I'm gonna make breakfast for myself. Actually, no, should probably go. I like the music so far. I really like the music. Should probably go get the mail to Wallace, otherwise he'd probably never stop talking.
Did you bring the mail, Gromit?
Yeah, I got your mail. See, bills. Bills! Hot. I would have kept that.
Oh, I don't know. Final demand? I don't know. There's payment due now. And a disconnection? Nothing but bills, Gromit. I can't look at these before I have my breakfast. If we don't find some steady customers soon, I don't know how we'll make ends meet.
I know how you feel.
Oh, all right then. I'll open one, but just the one? Seems your subscription to Marrow Growers Monthly is up for renewal. Don't suppose you'd consider cancelling? Thought not. Oh, better pay up then. Now, where did I put my pen? Ah, yes.
That's a button. That is not a pen. Oh boy. It's awfully fancy for a pen there, Wallace. So, should I go get breakfast then? What's this? Can I take him?
Hey! That dog is getting a little too independent, if you ask me.
Well, I'm just gonna take stuff. Don't worry about it. You'll be out of house and home soon enough. Alrighty. I really like the aesthetic of the look here. They really got it good. It's probably hard to make clay look like clay in CGI, but it looks nice for what it is. Breakfast, alright. Oh boy. We only have butter. I'll take that butter, I'll just keep it in my armpit here. What's this? Oh! Doesn't look like the Ruth Goldberg machine here is working quite right. Is something missing? Oh, what if I put the monkey I just took off the other one there? How do I check my inventory? There we go. How about I do that? And no, not with the cupboard. Yeah, not what I meant to do. Well, let's look back up here. Alright. I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna take a look-see at this. What if I... inventory... There we go, I think. Look at that. And the first puzzle solved. That should be it. I don't think anything else special would have to happen in this first little bit here. Hammer hit it pretty hard. Well. I wonder what else I'm supposed to do with that. Oh well. Anything in the cupboard? Crackers? Whoa! Did a squirrel just steal our last tea bag? Well.
How's that egg coming, Gromit?
Gotta be honest, Wallace, I have no idea what I'm doing here. How about toast? We can start with toast, yeah? There, nice simple toaster. Just put the bread in. Easy enough. What the... What is with this squirrel taking everything? Oh, what's in here then? Oh, I just saw a little tap bash setting. We got plenty of crackers. We always gotta have a lot of crackers. Alright, set that to tap. Maybe that will solve our issue here. What is that? What is this?
Hi, Wallace. Daniel here. Sorry to leave a message, but it's about that incident in the shop. That blinking mechanical mouse of yours has put me in a right pickle. It may be a Sniffer 3000 with advanced cheese tracking capabilities, but it chewed through all me Wensleydale and me Red Leicester too. Now, I know we've always been on good terms, but this morning I find myself not inconsiderably discombobulated, and I can't let it happen again, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to say that with the deepest regret, and following police advice, you and your blinking contraptions are banned from my establishment until further notice.
Wow. Well, let's see if this egg will work now. How about? Let's try this one more time. It's a good thing punching this chicken in the butt will always make it hatch. There we go. Alright. Egg. I solved the puzzle, yeah! So now I have to figure out about the toaster and stuff, I suppose. Should I just go give him my egg? I'll go give him the egg. Might as well before it gets cold here in my armpit that apparently I'm just holding everything. What's in here?
No breakfast foods down there, Gromit.
Guess not. Push this open.
That, Gromit, was the sound of my belly. It's saying what I'm too polite to mention. Breakfast is late.
You want an egg? Have egg.
Cracking eggs, Chuck. But I can't tuck in until I get my toast and honey.
Wallace, have some honey.
Honey? How sweet of you, Gromit. But I don't see the toast yet.
Oh, boy. Well, let me go see about that
I'll be right
squirrel.
here if you need me, nursing me appetite.
I'm working on it. Come on. Just got a rabid squirrel who has a knack for toast. I'll go solve it. Don't worry about it. Love the kitchen music. Nice jazzy piano. Let's go take a look.
Cookies can wait, Gromit. I need me breakfast.
Well... Wait. Idea. What if... I don't know why those would use... I suppose that's right. Okay. Let's try to make toast again. This time we'll leave a track of butter, I'm assuming. It's the most random puzzle ever. The poor guy biffed it. Well, he's just fed up with us then, I guess. Okay, we got toast. Can we try getting tea now without him? No, we're out of tea now. Oh. Oh well, I got his toast. Should be about it. That was an interesting first puzzle, I think. Get Wallace's breakfast.
Any news on the breakfast front, Gromit?
Well, I happen to have a piece of bread in my pants, well, that I don't wear. So I'll go ahead and give that to you then. Here you go.
Done to a turn. My compliments to the chef. Now that's what I call a breakfast feast. Wasn't so difficult, was it, lad? With a hearty plate of eggs and toast under me belt, I'm ready to take on the world. Gromit, I've a strange feeling this is the day our fortunes are going to change.
Morning, Wallace. May I have a word?
If it's about yesterday's little mishap,
Oh, no, you see...
I can assure you it was an accident, Mr. Pinnear, and I'll certainly pay for the damage to your grocery shop. I was just putting the Sniffer 3000 through its paces. It's still only a prototype, you know.
Oh, I realize that, Mr. Wallace.
And what better place to test out a cheese detector than in a shop with such an excellent selection of cheeses?
Happen. But you'll still have to pay for the damage, I'm afraid.
Yes, of course. I'll put it all right. Though funds are, how can I put this, a little tight at the moment. Only until our new business is up and running.
Aye, well, that's what I'm here to talk about. I understand you and Gromit are in the honey business now.
Fresh deliveries daily, from bee to you.
Ah, well, perhaps I can help you get on your feet. I'm having my annual sounding of the Crumpets Festival, and I'm clean out of honey. Can you deliver 50 gallons?
50 gallons?
By tonight?
Tonight?
It'll more than cancel your debt, and it'll be good advertising for you. What do you say?
I say... yes! We're in business, lad! Heads up, no time for slacking. From B to U has landed its first major order. 50 gallons of honey by tomorrow. I want this place to be a hive of activity. It's your chance to show the world what sort of workers you are. They're certainly buzzing with excitement. Or maybe they're hungry. Did you remember to feed them this morning, Gromit? Never mind, lad. I'll do it.
Oh, now we're playing as Wallace. Fantastic. Look, admire.
Nothing like an inspirational poster to boost worker productivity. For some reason, my boys aren't terribly fond of this one.
Well, I couldn't imagine why. I think that one's better.
The bees love my motivational posters.
Are bees really that sentient?
No honey yet, Gromit. I wonder if there's something else I need to do to prime the pump, as it were.
Oh, give them food for starters. I guess I'd have to go into the kitchen for that, yeah? Unless there's something down here that I don't know of.
The remote control for my Sniffer 3000. Too bad about the teething problems. Still, this might come in handy.
Might as well hold on to it then. Alright, how about these flowers?
Flowers. The perfect meal for a hungry hive.
Oh, well, I guess I don't have to go into the kitchen after all. I must have been overthinking it. What's this? Alright, anyway, I'm just wrapping my head around this. Alright, just give you the...
Bon appetit. Oh! Not exactly a flood, is it? Flowers, Gromit. That's the weak link in our production chain. We need more flowers.
Well, clearly. Don't you have a flower bed outside? I mean, you're British, ain't you? They all garden, don't they? I feel like that's the thing, that's the truth. Alright, well, we'll go take a look outside then, I suppose. I'm gonna be talking with an accent unintentionally at some point, I just know
Now,
it.
where can I find a whole lot of flowers in a hurry?
Uh-oh.
So that's where the dog tags went. I'm sure Gromit will be glad to get them back.
Why do they put everything in their armpit? It's fantastic, alright. Take a look-see around for some flowers. Hey, here's some flowers. Yeah?
Silicon flowers. Can't feed those to my bees. They demand the organic variety.
I forgot, everybody has fake plants around their house. Why would they ever have real plants? Ever. Alright,
Gromit
well...
loves his core box.
Alright, well, I'm gonna assume outside would be the best answer. Unless there's something upstairs. Though I don't suppose there'd be any real plants in his room either. Let's check outside. I'm sure we have a garden.
My auto chef lost its head one day. Now it's me trusty Mixomatic.
What a way to preserve everything. Make uses of all your recycling. Well, let's take a look-see here. We don't really have any flowers, do we?
There's nothing growing here.
And whose fault is that? You had a garden, Wallace, but you razed it to the ground to feed your silly bees. Now, you're making eyes at mine across the fence. But you shan't be plucking any of my blooms. Kindly reserve your green fingers for number 62.
Can I not just have a couple? Can I not just borrow some? Make my life easier. I swear if we end up having a... Yeah! Oh. Well, that seems entirely pointless. This is kind of neat, like Playafall's little inventions around here.
I wonder what happened to his little cricket bat.
I'm blaming the squirrel. It had to have been him. I don't have any flowers. Alright, what's this then? Oh hey, it's the trousers. What did he turn him into now? A lawnmower, it looks like? It's pretty cool that the actual inventions from the shorts are in here. That's neat. I like that. Good touch. Well, unless we can steal the flowers from her somehow, so I'm gonna assume that's gonna end up what's happening at some point.
Time for a nap. Oh, no, better not.
Yeah, let's not sleep during the day, how about?
This call box has been a boon for Gromit. No matter where he is in the house, he's never far from his master's voice. Last night's bedtime snack. Gorgonzola makes a nice change from Wensleydale.
I guess I have cheese now.
Oh? Trapdoor.
Well, of course, you made that there.
Phew. That'll put me right to sleep.
Like I was getting tired in the middle of the day when he just woke up less than like a few minutes ago. Alright, let's go figure out what's what. This game's definitely less lenient than or I guess less
The
strict.
living room door's stuck. Oh, right. It's a storage room now.
What was I saying? It seems a lot less straightforward. We actually have a lot more options going around here, I think.
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean lair.
Can I take your flowers,
Been
please?
doing a spot of gardening, have you, Miss Flit?
Working my green fingers to the bone. But the hard work appears to be paying off.
Indeed it does.
Blooms everywhere. I call it my purple paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I mean, I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it,
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
that is, if you don't mind,
How many would you like?
as many as you can spare.
Oh, you can have all you want, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, much obliged, Miss Flit.
Here, you can jolly well grow your own.
Righto.
Well, let's do that then. I have a feeling I know what's gonna end up happening here. Let's go ahead and... because we have this flyer for muscle growth, but I have a suspicion that that's gonna end up being for something else here. Yay, gardening! The best puzzle minigame.
There now. With hard work and a little luck, you should have a nice bed of flowers in 2 or 3 months.
I can't wait 2 or 3 months. I've got a deadline. This evening.
Oh, you poor, simple man. Nothing grows that quickly.
I wonder. Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle Formula. Watch them sprout in seconds. If it works on people, perhaps I could adapt it to work on flowers. 3 miracle ingredients. Grow-team, Energize, Strongium. Well, I need a miracle, and fast. Shouldn't be too tricky to knock up a batch myself. Then we'll see who's got the grandest garden in West Wallaby Street. The hive will be humming in no time.
Who called it? I called it. Where are we going? I guess we're heading out. Not that way. I love his walk animation. I can't... The way he walks. It's perfect.
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is, if you don't mind enemy invasions.
I beg your pardon.
Didn't you get my message? Received intelligence of a major air assault. Expect the sirens to sound any minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
I do recall something about that, but Major Crumb, are you sure you're not mistaken?
I know. I've made predictions before, but I'm not crying wolf. This time, I've got proof.
Really now.
A jar?
It's what's inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet.
Well, unless that thing's a Den Mushi, I don't think we're gonna be talking to it properly. Can I take it?
Good man, Wallace. I see you at least appreciate the seriousness of the situation. Now, spread the word. If people don't believe what an old soldier has to say, perhaps they'll listen to the snail.
I'll just put that in my armpit for later.
You're looking at my case, aren't you, Wallace?
Well, I suppose I was, Major.
Bet you'd like to know what's inside.
I am curious, yes.
Ha! This case is packed full of government-issue protein bars.
Protein.
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look, too.
Tasty? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. You don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace.
So, I suppose I'm gonna have to make him think there's an emergency. So we'll take care of that in a bit. Man, the puzzles in this are pretty obscure, huh?
Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, I've got something for you.
Much obliged.
Just give me blueprints. Oh, I can, like, teleport now, I am gonna assume. I like how he drew Wallace and Gromit on there, too. Excellent.
That looks like... Can it really be cheese.
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favourite?
And am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, duck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now. And one for later.
You just ate the stick. Wallace. Well, at least he's really happy about it, I guess.
Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Yes, thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Ah,
Alright. Don't know exactly what I'm doing.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Oh, indeed I have. It's all over town.
It'll never get off the ground. Stupid idea, if you ask me.
And nobody did.
Couldn't get honey out of a honey jar, that one.
Excuse my husband. He's a right misery gut sometimes.
Well, it's no problem. Don't worry about it.
I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes, and I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
But your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
A prototype? It's a villain, if you ask me. A diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
My machine isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
We'll see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody.
It's a machine, though.
You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh, hey. This is a good time for the remote, I think. Alright.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Oi, where do you think you're going?
Wrong way.
Right about this heap of scrap. It's wired for wickedness.
Oh wait, I didn't know which way to turn it.
We've had our little chat.
And
I'm afraid there's no talking to your Sniffer. Hardwired for criminality, I'd say.
morning, Constable Dibbins.
You're off to an early start today. Not planning any more visits to the shops, are you?
Oh, no. Yesterday was a one-off. I'm in town on business.
Is that so?
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000, banged up like a common criminal. Oh, breaks my heart. That cheese detector's not a bad machine, just a bit overkeen. It's all the energites in its system. Energites? It seems to me, yes. Energites is one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's quick-grow muscle formula. I used my last Energite battery to fuel the Sniffer. I'll have to get it back if I want to finish the formula.
Well, let's try it again then. So I guess now I can practice which way this thing turns properly. So let's try Gorgonzola.
I've got to get my Sniffer 3000 out of jail, and my Energites out of the Sniffer. Fear not, my little cheese-sniffing friend. soon have you out of there. That mattress looks awfully hard. Just as well the Sniffer 3000 goes into sleep mode automatically.
Maybe it has something to do with this cheese as well. Should I, like, toss these things in there? Oh! I see then.
I already did that.
Alright, so if I...
The Sniffer's just trying to get to the cheese, but the machine sounds like it's crying. Oh, almost brings a tear to my eye just watching.
Oh, so maybe we can try that now.
Now that's a fine-looking postbox. It would make a good chassis for my honey-powered vacuumatic, but that's tomorrow's project. Pity it's closed. Oh, I could murder a sausage roll or two.
Oh, it's rather violent, Wallace.
I'm looking forward to your festival of crumpets, Mr. Paneer.
I'm afraid you're barred from my store, Wallace.
Barred?
Due to the devastation caused yesterday by your invention. I'm ever so sorry, Chuck.
Well then, okay, idea. So what if we give the constable a piece of cheese? Give the Wensleydale to him.
Cheesy nibble, Officer Dibbins?
Well, well, well. Wensleydale. Not attempting to bribe an officer, are you, Wallace? For shame. The great British Bobby cannot be bought off with a cheesy nibble.
Oh, okay. Can I go into the place
The
itself?
poor Sniffer 3000. I only just put the finishing touches on it yesterday, and it's already fallen afoul of the law.
I suppose I'll just get back to the officer later. I wonder if the dog tags would work with...
Well, did you do as I asked?
Oh, was I supposed to have to give the snail to people as well? How about... can I... try this?
I found these in the hall, Major Crumb, and...
Dog tags! I've been recommissioned! Bound to happen, of course. Can't leave good military material sitting on the shelf. My place is in the trenches.
Couldn't you spare just one protein bar?
Stop this insubordination at once, man! They are for emergencies only, when supply lines are down and a man's got no other way of keeping his strength up.
But if, as you say, we're expecting some kind of airborne incursion...
Indeed we are, expecting the air raid sirens any minute.
Any minute, huh? Well, I guess we'll go ahead and try the snail thing as he asked on people. So, we'll just do this.
Have you brought it, Mr. Wallace?
Just bear with me for a moment, Mr. Paneer. Major Crumb wanted me to show you this.
That's a snail, Mr. Wallace.
I know.
Why are you showing me a snail?
Well, it's in its shell, you see, and according to Major Crumb, when a snail goes into its shell during the day, it means we can expect untold airborne activity of an unpleasant nature.
Go home, Wallace, and get some rest. Reckon you've been overdoing the inventing. Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business?
Do you know anything about snails, Mrs. Gabberley?
I know they eat them in continental parts.
Well, yes, but do you think there's anything special about this one?
To be honest, I couldn't rightly tell.
What's that button?
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not closing time yet.
Sorry. Oh, she's mad.
Hurrah, by the...
If it isn't Wallace. I had a notion he'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
May I show you something, Constable Dibbins?
Is it important?
It might be.
That's a snail, Wallace.
Do you notice anything peculiar about it?
Only the person what's holding it.
No point in showing her to me, old man. I'm already aware of the danger. Show her to the others, the unbelievers.
Well, I've showed it to everybody except for Gromit and the neighbor later so far, so I guess I can try them. Alright, let's take a look. Show the snail to our neighbor here.
I realize this may seem a trifle irregular, but Major Crumb insisted I show you this. It's... oh.
A snail? In my garden? Have you lost your mind, Wallace?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh boy, this game makes no sense, and I really have to think out of the box when it comes to these puzzles, I guess, because... Oh, well, why am I out here? Can't I check the... Well, I guess because he's in my house now. What is that squirrel doing?
Come back here, you thieving rascal. That's my tea bag.
I won't have you threatening that dear little creature. Not while he's in my garden.
You've come buzzing back, Mr. Wallace. As a bee to a blossom, eh?
Well, let's see what the, Major's doing in my
I
house.
wonder where Major Crumb disappeared to.
Wallace, thank heavens you made it to the shelter. I'd given you up for lost. Caught in the crossfire, were you?
Pardon me, Major. About those protein bars of yours.
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look, too.
Tasty? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. You don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace. By George, this is an emergency. Private Gromit! I hereby issue you one protein bar. Guard it well, and see that it lasts you all day. Wallace, here's one for you as well.
Much obliged.
Oh, there you go. I got a protein bar. I've solved one piece of the puzzle here. But I still need my thingamabob and... What's this do?
My workers are very devoted to their queen.
That's interesting.
Yes, indeed.
Alrighty.
Turn that off!
It's not turning off, but alright.
Wait! Careful, Wallace. You're heading into hostile territory. The enemy has clearly landed, and most likely set up camp in West Wallaby Street. Who knows what the blighters have done to our once peaceful neighborhood? If you make it back alive, you'll have to give us a full report. In the meantime, eat your protein rations. The protein will keep your strength up, especially if you're captured. Brave lad! We'll keep the home fires burning.
Well, we lost one of the protein bars. At least Gromit still has the other one.
That was a grand fishing trip, Gromit, until that giant squid turned up.
Oh.
The well's run dry. What's that? That looks like the flyer I picked up in the hall. Why would Gromit throw away an important piece of correspondence like that?
Probably because it's ridiculous.
Lovely. Must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
Aha! He took off his hat. Just slip that in. Haha! Alright. Now that he has it in his hat, maybe he'll
Constable
finally...
Dibbins, please will you give the Sniffer 3000 one more chance?
You're very insistent, Wallace.
Only I've made a few minor adjustments to its remote control. I think you'll find it a reformed character now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Get going there. I think I finally figured this out. I walked around for a while, I was like, I don't know what to do, and then...
Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Then I finally think I pieced it together. Alright. I like games like this. It makes me think. Alright, so we put Wensleydale under his hat.
That's more like it. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? Feel bad about what you did, do you?
Yeah.
He's weeping. Maybe this contraption's got feelings after all. Now, I want a truthful answer. If I release you from custody, will you do it again?
And now I know what to do here. Rotterdam. He'll shake his head. No. No, I won't.
Well, I'll be darned. The prisoner has been interviewed.
Yes?
And having exhibited signs of repentance, I am prepared to release you into your protective custody, provided, Wallace, you give me an assurance that you'll keep your blinking eye on him. Or it. Or whatever he answers to.
Oh, I'll keep an eye on him, Constable Dibbins. You have my word on that.
Alright, got the Energides. This doesn't seem safe. It's a battery.
I still need one ingredient for my growth formula. Strongium. Ought to be simple enough to find that.
Strongium. Maybe it's the tea bag. I don't know why it would be... Wait a minute, hold on. Let's check the kitchen. Alright, this... Yeah, Strongium tea.
It's empty. I could have sworn there was a tea bag left. Hold on a minute. Strongium. That's one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle formula. I need that tea bag.
Yeah. What do you know?
Cold toast. Shame to let it go to waste.
Oh. There we go, I have toast. Maybe I can give the toast to the squirrel. Let's take a look. You want to swap your tea bag for mine toast?
Here you are, little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. I'm sure the little mite's hungry.
Hell yeah. No!
What are you looking for exactly? You're persistent in your attentions this morning, Mr. Wallace.
Can I have the tea bag?
I wonder, Miss Flit, if you would be so kind as to, hand me that tea bag.
Tea bag, Mr. Wallace? What tea bag?
The one on your,
Shirt?
Ooh.
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Wallace?
Oh my gosh. I thought this was gonna be a simple one, and it's not.
What is it, Mr. Wallace?
I need that tea bag.
I see no tea bag.
Right, there.
Where?
Sitting,
Sitting?
on your,
My...
Shirt.
My what? The man is quite mystifying sometimes.
Shirt. Shirt. Say shirt. Why is it so hard to say shirt? You don't have to say
Again,
bosom.
Mr.
it's right in front of your eyes.
What is?
The tea bag.
Tea bags again, Mr. Wallace?
If you just look down, Miss Flit.
Maybe you'd better go and lie down, Wallace, until this silliness passes. You're not making any sense.
Please just give me the tea bag.
Tea bags again, Mr. Wallace?
No. Perhaps you'd like to give the purple pansies a sniff. You'd have to, lean over, of course, but...
I see no point in leaning over and sniffing my purple pansies. I'm giving them the cold shoulder until they decide to shape up and bloom for me.
You've got to get your mind off the carnage up there. Would you like to hear one of my old war stories? Might help pass the time.
Well, I hate to,
Of course you would. I brought visual aids. I can still see it perfectly after all these years. It was toward the end.
Now, there's a sight.
That's me posing with Mother next to my 40mm bolters. Look at the size of that monster. Big Betty, we called her. The gun, not my mother. I was sitting down to my...
Who's that fellow?
That's me as a young recruit, off to basic training. How I cried when they cut off my golden curls. But I cheered up as soon as they issued me with a beautiful set of dog tags. Dashed useful dog tags if you happen to forget your rank or name. You've got it, right there. Never go into battle without your dog tags, Wallace. I could have stayed in that Fifi's...
What a face.
That's me kitted out for heavy combat. That helmet took many a dent before the war was through. Without it, I could have become seriously loopy. Take my advice, Wallace. Never go into battle without a regulation helmet like the one in this picture.
Sounds like you were quite a soldier, Major Crumb.
Well, Wallace, why the past tense?
Oh dear.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Something you civilians will never grasp. And I'd be happy to prove it by charging into the fray. That is, if I had my dog tags, which I have. But I'd need a regulation helmet, a sturdy, brass one, like I had in the war. And I'd have to find someone to take charge of this shelter and distribute the protein bars.
Oh, well, there's a helmet right there.
Ouch! What did you expect, Wallace? You can't snatch a soldier's helmet like that and not hear about it.
Oh boy, alright. Worship your queen.
My workers are very devoted.
I was rather lucky that the helmet just happened to be right on top of there, where my mouse cursor was on top of it there. Alright, here you go. Here's a helmet.
I thought you might find this useful, Major Crumb.
A helmet? By George, Wallace, there's nothing like a good helmet. Makes a fellow want to put himself in the path of projectiles. If you know what I mean. By thunder, I'm a soldier again. Sir George is ready for his dragon. And yet, duty compels me to remain here. No one else to guard the protein bars. Confounded sense of duty.
Gromit could do the job.
Private Gromit? Can I entrust my precious cache of protein bars to a Pongo? Perhaps so. He's proven himself a trusty foot soldier. Yes. If I am called away to the front, I'd feel comfortable leaving Private Gromit in charge. Good heavens! I shouldn't be skulking around in a cellar like a frightened rat. I'm a soldier, by thunder! Private Gromit, I hereby appoint you officer commanding this air raid shelter. Here, you pass out the rations. I've got a war to win. Charge!
Well, I'll go ahead and grab one of these now.
Now to get my hands on a protein bar. Gromit!
Seriously, Gromit? Well, at least he has one.
Request dispensation of protein bars, soldier. Purple pansies.
Oh. Why are there pansies up there? Take a look-see at that, huh?
Could those be? I couldn't help but notice the flowers on your window ledge, Mrs. Gabberly.
Aye, lovely, aren't they? Bring a touch of summer to the town square. Especially the purple pansies. Always been partial to pansies, me. You should see the flat. It's full of them.
They're blinking weeds, if you ask me. Can't abide them.
Oh, go and suck a lemon, you moaning ninny!
Oh, now look what you've done, you clumsy oaf! And open up that window when I'm yelling at you!
All right, but only to prove your insults don't get to me anymore. I can deflect them all.
Is that so?
Well. Can I take it?
I'd be happy to take these flowers off your hands, Mrs. Gabberly. That is, if they make your husband unhappy.
That's a good reason to keep 'em, to my way of thinking. But go ahead if you want 'em.
Much obliged.
Oh, now I have flowers, I suppose.
Purple pansies.
Ta-ra! Bye then!
I guess I ended up with some flowers now. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get back home. I wonder if having these flowers will do anything for Flower Girl here.
Felicity is partial to purple plants, I think.
Oh, well, what do I do with these then?
Pardon me, Mrs. Gabberly. I wonder, that is, could you spare a...
Verb.
Sorry?
Give me a verb, Wallace. An action word.
Oh, playing a word game, are we?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh, well, let's see. A verb.
A verb. An action.
What about batter?
Ooh, I like that. That's a good one.
Alright.
Now I need a thing.
A thing.
Aye, you know, something physical you could touch.
Something I can touch.
Something I can touch. Stuff for gentlemen. Greasy turkey chew. Mouth melters. Savage toads. Prune pops.
Gentleman?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
A descriptive word. Greasy.
Oh, that's a corker, that is. Last one, nearly done. I need another thing. Or like a person or animal.
A person or animal? Now, let me see now.
Turkey?
Turkey?
Yes, that's a thing.
Is this for insults?
Hey!
What is it now?
Go batter! A gentleman, you greasy turkey!
Hey, I am blessed with a healthy coating of grease. Keeps me supple.
A good solid insult, I thought. But maybe we need to think different.
Wow. Alright. So I guess we're gonna try that again.
How about lift? That's an action.
Fine, that'll do. Now a thing, if you please.
Right, a thing. How about stew?
Why not? Now a descriptive word, if you please.
Mild?
You're good at this. And finally, a person or a thing.
A person or a thing? Gentleman?
Yes, that's a thing. Hey!
What is it now?
Go left! A stew pot, you mild gentleman!
Hey! You do know how to wound a bloke, Winnie.
Just to knock down a plant just so I can pick it up.
Eee! Ha ha! Got him that time. Serves him right for being such a grumpy old grandad.
Oh, let's take these purple pansies then.
Mind, if I, that is, could you see your way fit to lending me that pot of pansies, Mrs. Gabberley, for business purposes?
Business purposes? Well, be my guest. I've got bunches of them.
Excellent. Oh, we finally got that solved. That was interesting. Well, let's take the map and head home. Alright, so she likes purple stuff, so now we have purple flowers for her. Purple people eater.
A pot of purple pansies?
And mine haven't bloomed yet.
Well, do you want them? There you
Miss
go.
Flint, if you'll just take a look at the pansies, I think you'll...
I told you, Mr. Wallace. I refuse to let those yellow hooligans have the satisfaction of... Oh, purple. You see? They're mending their ways. They just needed a firm talking to, that's all. Mother forgives you, you naughty little pansies. Sweet satisfaction, Mr. Wallace.
Yes, indeed. Very sweet.
Finally, I got everything I need. Alright, well, let's check the list.
I'd better double-check the recipe. Yes, that's the lot. Protein, energides, and strongium. Everything I need to whip up a tip-top growth formula. Hey!
We've got it all. Finally, alright. I like this game doesn't really lead you anywhere, and the hints are pretty subtle, so they don't hold your hand very much in this game, and I like that. It's nice being able to just figure things out. Alright, well, we already know that we're gonna mix everything together in this thing.
1 unit of energite fluid for a creamy finish. 1 generous chunk of protein to give it texture.
And finally...
1 dose of strongium into the mix.
I like how
to mix up my very own quick grow muscle formula.
Wow, that thing grinded up that battery no problem.
That ought to do it.
Uh-oh.
No, the Mixomatic's all mixed up. Stop! Stop! Help! Gromit! Oh, thanks, lad.
That's a big plug.
Checking to see if anything's sprouted yet, Mr. Wallace.
Well, as a matter of fact, Miss Flit.
Really? I don't see what you're hoping to... Oh! I don't believe it!
It works! It works! The homemade quick grow miracle muscle formula works! We're in business, lad. You see, Gromit, look where a bit of enterprise can get you. If I hadn't found that flyer you chucked in the bin, I'd never have been able to concoct my miracle grow formula. And then where would we be? You really must be careful what you chuck out, you know? Blinking Nora!
Oh, my word! I think I'm going to faint.
Well,
this ought to be plenty of fuel for the old pollinator.
Well, let's take some then. Down that tree goes. Just have that stuck in my armpit. I'll take that to the cellar now. Alrighty. Well, let's take a look. See how much honey this can get me. Alright. Let's give it a go.
That's champion, that is. 50 gallons of honey, and just in time for my annual tea and crumpet festival. Pleasure doing business with you, Wallace.
Always aim to please our bees. That's the last of our bills, Gromit, and we've got just about enough left over for that little holiday we've been planning. This year, I fancy Blackpool. Oh, yes, lad. I think our money troubles are over at last.
Air raid! Air raid! Battle
Oh, dear.
stations everywhere!
Not this again.
Excellent vantage point. Prepare for a crash landing, you devils! Sorry, Wallace, but I'm going to have to commandeer your dining room.
Now, just a minute, Major Crow.
No time to argue, old man. The whole town's under bombardment.
But
here they come!
What's in it, Gromit? Giant bees!
Heaven help the good citizens of West Wallaby Street!
Oh boy.
Civilians out!
But
that's an order, Wallace. Private Gromit, kindly escort this civilian from the battle zone.
Well, now we're Gromit again. Seems that grow formula had an after effect from the flowers to the bees. That's no good. Alright. Well,
good heavens, Gromit, you don't suppose those monsters have anything to do with our honey-making operation, do you? Bumbling heck! My quick grow formula. It didn't just affect the flowers. Just hope it's a wrong number and not more bad news.
well, let's take a listen.
Yes, Mr. Pannier. Well, of course you're upset. Being dive-bombed by giant bees isn't good for any business. We're doing all we can to get the situation under control. Normal honey service will be resumed as soon as possible. With normal-sized bees. That's a promise. There's a giant fly in the soup, lad. And it's shaped like a bee. They're taking over the town. Time to read the riot act. I am their employer after all.
Is that really gonna work?
Oh! They won't listen. They're completely out of control. This funny business has a sting in the tail and no mistake. Oh! Do something, Gromit! Hello, from B to... Oh, Constable Dibbins.
Why did they take your clothes, man?
Ah, Mr. Gabble here. I ain't much good at eating humble pie, but I spoke out of turn yesterday. You're not a daft apes after all. What I said to you, I take it all back. You're a credit to the town. Just a minute. What's this? Ah! Giant bigot face! Oh my kitty yarn! There's only one nincompoop round here what could have caused this!
Well, suppose I'll just be taking that.
When you put it that way, Constable Dibbins, yes,
Huh. Oh. All of his inventory, apparently. Take the remote. Take the map. Can we take his clothes? Nope. Well, that's a clever way to get the inventory from him. There's no way into the living room anyway. Is there anything else on the floor? No, doesn't seem like it. What the... What is going on? Idea. Remember earlier we looked in Wallace's bedroom and he had a record that made him tired. So what if we somehow managed to get that onto the... Yeah. Onto what they're listening down there. Huh. Sheesh, sorry, man. We need that, though. Well, I got an easy solution to this, too. Down into the dining room right quick. We'll just get him out of that bed. Into the dustbin you go. There you go. Well, that was simple enough. Alright, let's go get that record then. Now we shouldn't have any issues grabbing it. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright, now I doubt it's gonna be... Oh, hey, maybe we should take that record. Or that... No. Back up there. Take that, wicker... net thing. I'll just call it a tennis racket, because I don't know what it is. Alright, okay, back out we go. Where's the option to leave? There we go. Alright, well at least now I'm kind of figuring things out faster. But that other stuff was rather random, so... Sit back downstairs. Nope. They aren't too happy with my being here. Being here. Haha. Unintentional. Well, the only other way through to the cellar.
Of course I'll try.
Oh boy, that is loud. Here we go. Should be possible to do it from here, yeah? Well, it's down there now. I just have to get down there myself. Gotta have something to do with... Oh my. Well, for starters, let's go ahead and give you this. I wonder if playing with the stuff out here will do anything.
Really? Playing with garden gnomes while West Wallaby Street is under attack?
Oh, don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Yoo-hoo! Gromit! Up here! Now, listen to me, nice doggy-wuggy. I'm trapped in this tree by giant bees. Do you understand? You must take a message to your master. I need him to get me down from here. Can you tell him that? Oh, wait a minute. Give him this. It's a note.
Yes, Gromit is more intelligent than what you're giving him credit for.
I can't hold on much longer. No, Gromit. Only bad dogs rifle through the rubbish.
Really? You're gonna tell me that one? Or whatever, I'll go give him the SOS then.
Of course I'll try. That's nice, Gromit. In case you haven't noticed, we're in the middle of a bee situation. I'm on the phone with Constable Dibbins. You can show me your artwork afterwards.
It's not quite what it is at all. Oh boy, alright,
That's right, soldier! Help steady my aim!
Oh, we can actually shoot the bees.
Got the blatter!
Well, let's get him there, and boop! In he goes. Alright.
Back in the air! Blast it!
Boom! Haha! Yeah, this is cool. Can release a lawnmower guy, too.
Blast it! Confound it!
Oh, let's wait until the one gets over here again.
Got him! Into the dustbin of misery for you, my friend! Finally! Right
Oh, there we go.
belongs the fiend!
Alright, so the last bee should go into the trousers then.
Bag the bounder! Try getting
In
out of
you
there
go.
one, fly boy! If you see that! Ah! Blew him right out of the sky! That'll teach him! A thrilling sight for you, Private Gromit! I feel like a young man again! Calls for a celebration, Private! Meet you in the mess in 20...
So you just passed out. I guess we're done with that then. Alright, well. The bees aren't around anymore. Are you still stuck?
Is he on his way? Did you give your master the note? Oh, you bad dog. Do as
sorry.
Miss Flit tells you, and I'll give you a treat.
I don't need a treat, whatever.
This is because I didn't give him the flowers he wanted, isn't it?
You didn't do it on purpose. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to get Wallace off the phone with the constable somehow.
I'm giving you! Somebody call the police! Get the army! Do something about these bees! I'm stuck in my super cat of the house!
Ooh, cheese. Up. Yep, just swipe that really quick and back off.
Get these bees over my shop, would you?
Is that you, Winnie? Are you coming back to me at last? Oh, it's just that dog. Buggy off, you mongrel. And if she sent you, tell her I ain't gonna come crawling. Gabbily, don't beg.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Oh.
What do you want? No, it's you. Don't tell me. You want me to do something about the giant bees? We're on the case, all right? Them buzzing bandits will feel the full weight of the law, make no mistake. But, well, it's complicated. Don't know what the charges would be, exactly. Nothing in the penal code about giant bees, so far as I can see. But rest assured, I'm looking. Oh, and tell that master of yours he left something behind. There was another cheese too, but I kept it for me sandwich. Fair payment for me troubles, says I.
Well, got the other cheese back at least. So now we have both again. Oh, I don't really know what that does us. What the... Why is that in there? And the cheese he gave me is still... Ah, right here.
Gromit, get these bees over my shop, would you?
I'm working on it. See if this does anything. There we go. Uh-oh.
I said, get out! I may be knocking on, but I ain't finished yet.
For the love of Mike, Winnie, you want to get a seat full of stingers? When you gonna shut down that blinking shop and come upstairs?
When are you gonna say sorry for them rough things you said to me before?
Bah! Never seen such a contrary old mare.
Well, if that ain't the lemon calling the mustard sour.
Well, now then. She needs to get out of there too, it seems. We can push the button.
It ain't closing time yet.
But you need to go. Causing me problems here. Oh wait, I know. The record player, he left a message.
Ah, Mr. Gamble here. I ain't much good at eating humble pie, but I spoke out of turn yesterday. You're not a daft apers after all. What I said to you, I'll take it all back. You're a credit to the town.
Well, fighting dogs come limping home. There now. Weren't so hard, were it?
Is that you, Winnie? Breaking code of silence, are you?
No need for silence now you've shown a bit of humility.
Humility? Me? Never!
Oh, you don't fool me. You're just a big old softy, and I know it. I need me head examined, keeping shop open when town's crawling with giant bees.
What's got into you, Winnie? Stay back, I say! Oh, Winnie Gabbily!
What? Alright, well now that she's closed up shop, maybe we can finally take care of these bees. This here? Guess we'll just...
Careful with the auto-flip frying pan, lad. The timer mechanism is very delicate. It's liable to spring at odd moments.
Well, we have that now. Okay, set that up there, I suppose. And I'm on a time limit, alright. go get this again.
Bees over my shop, would you?
I'm working on it. Shaky, shaky. There we go. Hey, hey.
Sorry for the delay, Mr. Paneer. I think you'll find the streets are now bee-free.
Thank heavens for the boys in blue.
Now, I'll have to ask you to accompany me to the station. There's some paperwork we need to fill out. Nothing too bothersome.
Happy to do my part.
It's citizens like you what make my job a pleasure, Mr. Paneer.
You're welcome. Well, I guess now that I've done that, what now? Well, maybe that means Wallace is off the phone now, yeah?
I know Constable Tibbins. Well, yes, like I said, he's very well trained. Right then. Goodbye, Constable.
There we are.
Good work, lad. Seems you took care of the downtown gang good and proper. But so long as they're still supersized, our job's only half done. I'd better get to work on a reverse growth formula.
I suppose, but oh, that's wonderful camera angle. She still needs help out there.
What's this, lad? An SOS note? From Miss Flit. Why didn't you show it me earlier?
I tried.
Hang on, Miss Flit. Help is on the way.
Whoa, you might want to put on...
Ow! It's no use, lad. The bees outside may be neutralized, but the ones inside are still buzzing mad, and they won't let me leave. It's up to you, Gromit.
Okay, I guess I still have to take care of the record thing, though. He didn't say nothing. Alright, well, there's still no one here. Alright, let's take a gander over here. We know now that the mouse is down there, but how do we go about this? That goes on down there. Alright, now what? Perhaps if we keep the Wensleydale on us, then that might work. Not too sure, though. Alright, up he goes. Ha! Can't sting that. Alright. He just goes back to dancing. Yeah, boogie. Alright. Oh, I guess I'm hiding on in here. That can't be... Oh, very comfortable. How did he do that? Okay, off we go. There we are. Alright. Surprised Gromit can fit in that thing. Alright. Alright. Go ahead and... Suppose we don't really need that back, huh? Let's slop the tunes. Nice and quick. Lucky us, alright. Now we should be able to roam free through the house again. Cracking good job, Gromit pal.
Alright. You've pacified all the bees, Gromit. good lad. I knew I could count on you.
Now, we have a neighbor to save.
That's right. Poor Miss Flit is still trapped in that tree, isn't she?
Help! Get me down from here!
Don't panic. I'm coming, Miss Flit. Oh, it seems I'm underdressed.
Gracious!
Hang on, Miss Flit.
My saviour.
So that's the story, Miss Flit. I'm afraid my miracle growth formula led to some supersized problems.
I hope you're going to get rid of the infernal stuff.
Oh, I am. And rest assured, all the bees have been dealt with safely and humanely.
Well, that's a relief. But weren't you scared facing down an angry swarm of giant bees all by yourself?
Frightened? Oh, well, I was heavily outnumbered, of course, but they soon saw who was boss and that the sting was on the other foot.
I was terrified.
That's only natural, Miss Flit. Well, I had a twinge or two myself at times, you know, but keep a cool head. That's my motto. Look your adversary square in the eye and never let yourself get carried away. Put me down! Get off! It's Gromit! Nora, the Queen's trying to turn me into royal jelly. The ingratitude. After I've built her a hive in solid brass and a magnetronic pollinator thingamajig to take all the hard work out of honey making. Oh, I'm beginning to think I should never have mixed this growth formula at all. I ought to chuck it away. Hey, easy old girl. No need to get excited. Put me down gently and no one will get hurt. Oh dear, nothing in the beekeeper's manual about aerial abduction. Help! Help! Gromit! Atta boy, I knew you'd come through. Raise the ladder, lad.
I guess this. Oh, those are the wipers. This. The horn, this. Okay, autopilot. Take over for me, lad.
What are you waiting for, Gromit? Raise the ladder.
I'm working on it. Aha! This is what we needed. Alright, out we go.
That's right, lad. Now raise the ladder.
Here we go.
Oh!
Oh
no! That's Gromit. The ladder's broken, and I left the spare at home.
Well, now what do we do? Oh, right, the wipers.
Perhaps our new passenger might be of assistance.
I was just about to do it. Come on. Which one were the wipers again? This one? Oh. Oh, well, we can get the feather at least. Alright, let's try to swipe that up while it's moving, yeah? There we go. Alright, now what do we do here? Let's go.
You'll have to think of a plan B, Gromit.
Tickle, tickle!
Phew! Back on terra firma. Well done, Gromit. Gromit? Gromit! You alright, love? Oh, good show! We've made it through this little episode in one piece. More than I can say for the autopilot, I'm afraid. Look, the autopilot!
Whoa, take the wheel, man!
Oh dear, looks like our troubles aren't quite over. Look out behind you, Gromit! Keep her at bay. I'll try and lose her in here.
Alright, it's time to fire. Oh, I see. We can put the grow formula into the honey. Hold on, let's give that a try then.
Perhaps the honey could use a little kick.
Well, let's give this a try then. Alrighty. Now, let's try making her laugh. Now that her mouth is opening up. Good thing she's got good ears, apparently. Let's give it one more shot. There you go.
Bagged her, Gromit! Ooh, cracking teamwork, lad! Ooh, cracking teamwork, lad! I've done it, Gromit! I found the antidote to that pesky growth formula! Now we can finally cut our bee problem down to size. Though there is one small complication.
Did you really have to test it on yourself? Well, I guess that was that. That was pretty fun. A good sense of humor, much like the shorts. I enjoyed it. I really like that the puzzles aren't completely obvious. I mean, you actually kind of have to think about things. They're a little bit out of the box too. Like they're kind of random. It's very bizarre, but they're still clever. And that's what all good point and click games are. They just have the most bizarre solutions. So that was pretty fun. There are other episodes, which I'll do down the line, if you guys would like anyway. But this was definitely fun, and it captured the sense of humor and everything quite well. I really like this. This was a good laugh. Well, I guess until the next video, this has been Bluebomberimo. Thank you very much for watching, and until then, enjoy the credits and the music. Have a great day.